Hello, Darklings. We are up to sketchbook number 18 here. So we got Ego Likeness, and we got a couple from Sovereign and Operation Mockingbird. This came from ordering stickers through Sticker app. Some from Sock Dreams, Local Place. I think this is also from Sovereign. One of my coworkers did that one. This sketchbook is blue and like black with the rest of them because I grabbed it and was not paying attention, which is super annoying. So this is also from my coworker. I do not smoke weed because the smell makes me very, very sick. So this was the 29th of November 2018 to the 12th of May 2019. More stuff from Sovereign. I think this came off of a candle that it just sort of loosened the applique and just sort of fell off. This was kind of an experiment in new pens. I believe that's supposed to be Bacchus or Dionysus. I can't remember. This is planning out a Baba Yaga hut to go in a jar. This version of Robin Hood was stupid, but most versions are. Possession of Hannah Grace. I can't actually remember which movie that was, but it was stupid because most possession films are. They're really not my favorite genre. So a few years ago, Bird Box came out, and I was asked to do an illustration based off of it before the film actually came out. So I made what could be considered creepy nightmare fuel, which is weird things that are puppeting things that look like children. So that's how I got a bird monster and whatever that is. For Strange Woman does make really nice perfume. I think this was planning out more for that. Some simple little tattoo designs. Some trolls. Trolls going through the mountains. I didn't actually end up saying At Eternity's Gate. I might get around to it at some point. Omnia Studios. The Favorite. I thought that movie was very funny and very, very strange. This was a little sketch of my outfit from Yule a couple of years ago. I think this was from a dream. And I think this was from an order from Raspberry Masochist, I want to say. This was plotting out a little drawing I ended up doing. I ended up using this to send as a gift to somebody. This was a tattoo design. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse I did think was a very fun movie despite my general disinterest in superhero and Marvel movies. I thought the animation in it was very stunning. The Lion in Winter, I liked the film from the 1960s, however that play was not particularly well done, which was a bit disappointing. Yeah, I just wanted to do a bunch of kind of chimera-ish animals that had a bunch of different parts to them. Death is the Maiden, that was just kind of an experiment with microns. Anna and the Apocalypse, definitely highly recommend musical. It has really good pop sensibility to the songs and a lot of fun zombie violence, and it's Scottish. So please watch Anna and the Apocalypse. It's on Hulu. Mary, Queen of Scots was one of those where I don't really care that it's not terribly historically accurate because I thought that the costumes were incredibly well done and it did have a lot of very good visual sensibility, even if it was not a particularly factual film. Pencil sketch from, I want to say that sculpture's by Bernini. I never finished that. That's a shame. I was trying to plot out some Matryoshka dolls, and I never finished any of them. So I went to a book signing for The Wicked King with Holly Black, and I did a little sketch of Kay from Tithe, Valiant, and Ironside, and Holly Black signed it. Holly's been my favorite author since I was like 11, and her writing style was the one that made me want to write and introduced me to the complexities of the fair folk in a way I hadn't really encountered before, so I talk about her a lot in person. What is this? Something that got dislodged because the glue is not perfect. Escape Room was terrible. So stupid. Was it written by a person? I don't even know. I was trying to plan out some more art dolls, I think. I don't know, just some fair folk. My friend Oakthorn Studios. Had a Dream About a Crow Boy, and I used Ezra Miller a little bit for the sketch reference. So I thought that was fun to play around with a new pen. As it turns out, this pen is not water safe because I tried using it with watercolor later. That was a bad idea. Peter Murphy and David J. So it was kind of like Bauhaus Light, and they played a lot of Bauhaus songs, so this was a fun show. Sketching at a coffee place that's in Dancing Crane, which is a local import place. Trying out another art doll idea that didn't really work out. This is also in Dancing Crane. This was a set design for Once. These were some just kind of cool things. So Once was a really good musical. I thought it was very well done, but this set was kind of cool because it was in 3 different pieces that moved. And so I sketched it at the intermission. Regardless of what you feel about David Bowie, you have to admit that he has a fascinating face and he's very fun to draw. How to Train Your Dragon 3 was kind of a fun conclusion to the trilogy. I never finished that. I hate how many things I never finish. I think I was trying to do something. I don't know. That's from Once. Alita Battle Angel, I saw because I like Robert Rodriguez. If I had seen that movie when I was 15, I would have thought it was the most amazing thing ever, but I'm also super jaded nowadays, and I don't care. Plus, I saw it for my birthday. Us, which was great, of course. Jordan Peele knows what's up. He knows what he's doing. Greta, this was not especially good. I watched it because I like Neil Jordan, kind of. The Magic Flute was a mistake. You probably can't see it, but this was a set design from an operatic version of The Magic Flute, and this is also from that same theater. Yeah, that was a really bad idea. The whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow, this is the only female character in the whole play, and she has no agency whatsoever. A fairy lady that never got finished. The owls are not what they seem. I love Twin Peaks. So, a lovely lady was willing to do a trade with me for a drawing, so I got some really cool ear hangers, and she got a really cool drawing. So this is also from For Strange Women. I love tattooing, I do, but people ask really, really, really stupid questions with so much frequency, it makes me want to murder people. I get people that complain about price a lot, and then I'm like, well, cool, go somewhere else, they'll fuck it up, and then we can try again. So this is from, I think, April Faye, which was something that I started off strong in, a Way In and Troll Maiden. So there's a prompt list. Someone online does a prompt list. Andrei Rublev, which I might have pronounced incorrectly. I cannot, for the life of me, remember this director's name now because it's right in front of me. Below was a cavern. It was making me think of the Lorelei from a book I read called Winter Song. I can't remember this director's name now, but this was kind of an interesting quasi-biopic on an icon painter in Russia in the 15th century. Don't quote me on that. I'm probably vastly wrong. The Magic Flute was so taxing. The Pet Sematary remake was not particularly winning for me. On the Wind, so we got a little Thistle Fae dandelion creature riding a sparrow. Moss and Snow. This is from For Strange Women Perfume. Gray as Stones. It's a little troll hiding with his rock friends. Morally Suspect was a little red cap looking dude. Sweat was not a very fun play to watch. It was very proletariat. And then there was Red Cap was the next prompt, so there he is washing his cap in blood. And then Green Woman. And then Sprout, so I got a little mandrake. And then Bejeweled, so it's a little rat crow thing, whatever. I was trying to do tarot again. Every time I think I'm going to do a tarot deck, I realize that it's a gigantic project and I never plot it out correctly and I always flail and die. So I got the Page of Cups and I got the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords down. And the Queen of Cups and Eyes Black as Slows for the April Fae prompts. And then in an old oak tree, so I got a little Fuka creature. Got Queen of Wands over here. Golden Hooves. For some reason, when I did a unicorn creature, I gave it 6 limbs instead of 4. which was insane. Buying from Wolf Tea, and they're like, yeah, nice note. Orchard, so I was thinking of the Goblin Market. The one with the white hands, and those bells again, so I was thinking of like little fairy creatures. Switchblade Symphony record. I ended up sketching this up on my iPad completely differently, and little frog prints. The Neil Marshall Hellboy was a disaster of a film where they decided to take far too many plot points and shove them all into one movie, so it has zero cohesion and made no sense and was structurally horrifying. La Llorona was terrible. It was very middling and boring, and still one of the better versions of that folktale. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, so I ended up finishing this in the iPad, and I printed it out and stuck it in here. Dreams Like Wine, a little fairy guy. And I don't really do mermaid, but I thought this lionfish sea monster lady was kind of cool. This was supposed to be kind of a tattoo design. I didn't actually finish April Faye this year because I got caught up reading Shauna Maguire's The October Day books, and I went through 12 of them in 14 days. And so I gave up on drawing, watching TV, or being sociable. So I only did half of April Faye. There's some wolf teeth. I can't remember what cemetery this is supposed to be in. So this here came from some order I made. I ended up seeing IMX. That was a very cool show. I don't know what cemetery that's from. Knife Plus Heart was a queer Giallo revival French horror slasher something. I do recommend. It's weird as shit. This is from Blood Milk. They have such cool things. Sometimes my sketches are almost invisibly non-existent. And I don't even know. Oh, I like Czech films, and sometimes I keep ordering from czechmovie.com via eBay and to get these films. You can't get it in the US, and that's why I have a region-free player. And so apparently they liked me enough to send me discount codes. This was from the Holly Black thing. So that was very shiny. I got one of these to hold up when I was at the IMX tour because they'd canceled the previous year and rescheduled. I got a lot of really random stuff in here this time. So I got like a Zoltar coin, I got a sticker, or I got some tags, some gifts, some notes from, I ordered something that got kind of lost and I got an apology letter about it. Yeah, I got all these cards for Strange Women perfume that detail their perfumes. But yeah, that's sketchbook number 18. It's the only one that's blue. Till next time, Darklings.